Good morning students, welcome back to my class English Grammar 8th Standard. We are in the second chapter, noun phrases functions. We have completed functions of noun phrases, pre-modifiers, and today let us learn post-modifiers. What are post-modifiers? Words used after the head noun are called post-modifiers, or in other words, words that appear or come after the head noun in a noun phrase are called post-modifiers. And these post-modifiers may be an adjective phrase, a prepositional phrase, or a relative clause. Okay, post-modifiers are words that come or appear after the head noun in a noun phrase are called as post-modifiers, and these post-modifiers may be an adjective phrase, a prepositional phrase, or a relative clause. Examples: the box full of cookies was emptied by the children. The box full of cookies was emptied by the children. The is determiner. Box is a head noun and full of cookies is a adjective phrase. Okay. The is the determiner plus box is a head noun plus full of cookies is an adjective phrase. The adjective phrase, which is a full of cookies, comes after the head noun, which is a box. And so, full of cookies is a post modifier which modifies the head noun box and appears after the head noun. The animals in the zoo are regularly examined by a vet. The animals in the zoo are regularly examined by a vet. The is a determiner animals is a head noun animals is a head noun in the zoo is a prepositional phrase. Okay. The is the determiner, animals is a head noun plus in the zoo is a prepositional phrase. And so, in the zoo, it is a prepositional phrase comes after the head noun, which is animals. And so, in the zoo is called as a post modifier. Another example, this man with a white beard is a renowned scientist. This man with a white beard is a renowned scientist. This is a determiner. Okay, man is a head noun plus with a white beard. With a white beard is a prepositional phrase. Okay, we have both. This is a determiner plus man head noun plus a prepositional phrase which is the with a white beard comes after the head noun, that is man, and so here with a white beard is called as a post modifier. Next example, the boy who climbs trees very quickly studies in my class. The boy who climbs trees very quickly studies in my class. We have here the, which is a determiner, boy is a head noun plus who climbs trees. Who climbs trees is a relative clause. Is a relative clause. Why is it called as relative clause? Who is a relative pronoun. Why? Because it gives more information about the boy whom is already mentioned above, and so who is referring to the boy, and so it is called as a relative pronoun. And so the phrase which is along with the relative pronoun is called as a relative clause, which is a who climbs trees. And so this relative clause is a post modifier because it appears after the head noun, which is the boy. Other post modifiers. Other post modifiers are present participles, which are ing form of the verb. ing form of the verb and past participles. Which are ed form of the verbs. Okay. Other post modifiers are present participles, which are ing form of the verb, and past participles, which are ed form of the verb. And these two post modifiers are used as adjective in a noun phrase. Used as an adjective phrases. Examples. Here we have that bird singing on the tree is a cuckoo. That bird singing on the tree is a cuckoo. And now we have the word singing. Sing. Sing is a verb, and when it is along with ing form, it becomes an adjective. And so singing is used as an adjective here and is also as a post modifier. And this post modifier may appear before an prepositional phrase. This is a prepositional phrase. On the tree is a prepositional phrase, and this ing form of the verb, or which is called as present participles, may appear before the prepositional phrase. on the side is a prepositional phrase. And so excavated is a post modifier which appears before the prepositional phrase and after the noun, head noun, which is a release. Now let me explain to you the structure of a noun phrase. Okay, what is the structure of a noun phrase? This table you will find in your textbook on page 6. And now I have taught you pre-modifiers with examples and post-modifiers with examples. And so now it would be very clear and to you and I explain to you with the table. Okay? Now the noun phrase can be structured in two ways, with pre-modifiers and with post-modifiers. Now let me explain to you. Now the structure may be with a post-modifier or pre-modifier. Now first one is with the pre-modifiers. Determiner, pre-modifier, head noun. Here we have example, every Indian child. Every Indian child. Every is a determiner. Indian is a pre-modifier. Child is head noun. Indian is pre-modified because it appears before the head noun. Second one, the dark and ugly storeroom. The dark and ugly storeroom. The is the determiner. Dark and ugly is the pre-modifier which is modifying the storeroom. That is the head noun and it appears before the head noun. Now the second one is a many people in a colony. Many people in a colony. Many is a determiner. People is a head noun. In a colony is a post modifier. Why? Because it appears after the head noun. That extremely bright object in the sky. Here, that is a determiner. Object is a head noun. In the sky is a post modifier. Okay? In the sky is post modifier because it appears after the head noun. And so these are the two ways that we can structure a noun phrase, with pre-modifiers and with post-modifiers and determiners.